Hey man, how's it going?
All good, you?
Yeah, good man. So basically, I've been thinking about what you said before, how you were having a lot of back issues in the past, like your lower back
Yeah, I
issues.
have this chronic back pain.
And so I've been thinking about something that you can practice really specifically for yourself at home to really strengthen that back and like remove that pain. Is there anything else you wanted to?
Yeah, I would like to improve my flexibility.
Okay.
These are my two goals, like get relief for my back and develop a little bit more flexibility in my practice. In these 2 months that I'm practicing with you, I already feel that it's getting better, but I want to have
Just
like
for that daily practice.
yeah,
you do,
something I can bring home. So if you can suggest me a few examples.
Yeah, I think it's totally makes sense. You said you're a plumber or a tradie.
I'm a plumber.
Yeah, so it's
Physical
really,
job, yeah.
really common
Always bend.
in all those trades, like backs, knees, that kind of stuff. Like really, painful shit. So basically, it's a little 5 asana sequence I will take you through, just to really keep that a regular practice. You're going to see the development rapidly. So I think it's always good to start off with a pranayama. For instance, thank you. Soma Vriti. Start with some square breaths just to get a nice balance inside yourself, so you get a decent amount of oxygen and you're able to then balance all your muscles out so that you're ready to practice is always good. Whereas obviously coming from hard day's work, you might not be really ready to get going on these sorts of things. So with a nice square breath, you just breathe 4 in, hold it for 2, exhale for 4, hold for 2, and cycle that around a few times. However, until it feels that you've arrived, should we say. So the first initial, because with back problems it can often be hips and hamstrings, which cause these sort of things. But to warm up that bit of the body to start off with, baby cobra or bhujangasana, that gentle back bend. Really don't force too high up. Of the day, just see how you're feeling. Ease up as much as you feel, but repeat that a few times to get that nice warmed up. And remembering not to keep too much weight in your hands. Like if you get to the point where you just taking those hands off, that shows some real strength being built. After that, it's classic. You move into your Adho Mukha Savasana, Svanasana, your downward dog. Again, that's going to be really good for gently stretching those hamstrings, because often with back problem it's due to like your hamstrings and your knees not being flexible, so you need to free up, loosen up those things so that your body can naturally line itself and support itself. Again, be nice and gentle when you're getting into the pose. Don't just try and slam your heels down straight away. Just walk through your heels, one after the other before you really get into that stretch. And I would say, really bend your knees, man. Really bend your knees, because you don't want that to cause more pain. And by bending your knees, you want to get in this stretch and support it at the same time. Following through to that, from that, Uttanasana, is going to be a great, it's a deep stretch, but it's quite gentle on the body at the same time. And again, bend your knees as much as possible. For the first couple of weeks you're going to be doing this, keep it really bent and then just find your edge and work your way through. This big deep stretch going down. After that, for your hips and your flexibility, we're going to go for Trikonasana. It's a huge, really deep stretch for your hips, which is fantastic. We feel really good. But also take care, it's a very strong pose. And you've seen how we do it in class, just make sure you're aligning yourself really nicely before you do. And then to finish off, just again for the whole back, it's a twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana 3, which if you do both variations feels really good, especially at the end of the practice, and you're just going to get all that mobility, because like the rest of the asanas are very much forward bends and back bends, you just need a little, just bring it all together. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Yeah. Think you'll be able to incorporate that into your daily practice?
That's great. Thank you very much.
Yeah, most welcome. Come back with any feedback, we can always alternate it or change or anything.
I'll try and I will let you know, yeah. Thanks.
No worries, man.
Great.